Girls of Reddit, what is something guys think you don't notice, but you actually do notice? The slight cringe when you find a girl really unattractive. I try really hard to hide that. I think most do, at least those with any sort of compassion. It's just really hard for people to hide, especially for those of us who are used to seeing it. I'm a guy, but my mom told me to always keep my finger/toenails trimmed and clean, or girls are gonna judge me. I never thought anything of it until one day I forgot to cut my nails, and I'm at the beach when my female friend says my long nails make me look like a bird. Mother is always right. There is this fine ass guy in my fitness classes that always wipes the sweat off his face with his shirt, thus revealing his glorious abs for just a moment. He probably thinks nothing of it, but it's basically the only reason I show up. You don't use that part of your shirt if you don't want people looking at your abs. This won't help, but he's probably the kind of guy who pulls his t-shirts off by the back of the collar. You're welcome. When you try to subtly sniff your fingers after scratching your balls. No. The slight mid-step outward leg movement you do to unstick your balls from your inner thigh. I don't even care about that. That just has to happen. It's one of the things guys just gotta do. Sticky sack is not an option. When you roll up your sleeves on a work shirt. I don't think you dudes know it's so attractive, but it is so. I can't even describe it. Just so sexy. Every guy at work rolls up sleeves. Rolls up sleeves at work. Only girl at work is my sister. Rolls sleeves down. Realizes mom is not home. Rolls sleeves up. Girls notice when someone is staring at their boobs or ass, but do they notice me consciously avoiding laying my eyes on them? Edit. So apparently a lot of people thought I meant avoiding looking at girls' boobs. What I mean was avoiding looking at girls entirely. I'm smooth like that. Yeah, that tends to be noticeable too. And it might be just me, but if my top is low cut I don't care if you take a look. When you flat out stare though, it is awkward. So it's okay if it's a quick look, like nothing more than 3 minutes. I took a picture of myself in the mirror of my new motorcycle jacket and a girl noticed my package. So yeah, they notice even the smallest of things. Strong eyebrow game. Eyebrows, there should be 2. Every time you think you're slight checking a girl out, one of us notices. Edit. Over half the people replying to me seem to misunderstand, so I'll clear it up. I have zero issue with guys checking me out/looking. I just find it funny that so many guys seem to think they did it without anyone noticing. Only type I mind is staring. That's why I just stopped being sly. To be honest, as long as you're not staring for extended periods of time, I don't see a problem with it. People check people out. Happens to guys too. My point exactly. No shame in taking a quick glance over at someone, right? I mean, what's the harm in snapping a couple Polaroid pics as a souvenir, or videotaping somebody to put into your collection that you can watch at home while you gently play with one of their hairs next to their shrine. When you skip leg day. That awkward adjustment of eye contact when they expect a girl not to look at them when they are checking the girl out. When you work in retail, guaranteed to happen multiple times throughout the day. Read all the ones showing and never saw a single we know when you suck in your stomach. Guys, it works. Please. As a skinny fat guy, it's never not sucked in. That's my secret. I'm always sucked in. The incredible bulk. I know when you fart silently. For some reason he turned on the radio to cover up the smell. Admittedly, the music on the radio these days stinks. We notice when you put absolutely no thought into a gift. The thought is what counts. Don't buy us jewelry if you never see us wearing it. Don't take us out to dinner for a food we don't like. Oh, you bought me flowers and I'm allergic to roses? Thanks, I guess. I'll just go put these outside. You may get points for trying, but 6 shitty gifts in a row shows me that you just Google what do I give my girlfriend for her birthday instead of actually thinking of what we want. No more gifts, check. How long they have been wearing the same pair of jeans without washing them. Come on guys, we can smell. Shit, literally, no idea. Fairly odd parents. My eyes are up here buddy, I've made my choice. That look when you want to kiss us. Even if it's just during casual conversation. The gaze keeps flickering to our lips. We know you want to. The face guys make when they look at the bill at the fancy restaurant they invited you to dinner at. When you guys stretch and flex at the same time, mirroring your own biceps. Yeah, but do you ever notice when we check out our own ass in a window reflection? Cause the bicep thing is a decoy. Stop giving away our secrets. Puffing out your chest or straightening up to look fitter. If you're fit, we'll look anyway. It's called good posture. It's considered an attractive quality in the first world. When you're talking to me on the phone while peeing, I can definitely hear it. Then don't call me when I have to pee. Farts. All the farts. In every room of the house that you go to. Under the covers when you try to slip them out. In the morning when you think we are not awake yet and you go to pee and actually congratulate yourself. All the farts. That and the dirty clothes you're wearing. Cologne does not cover up the smell of damp spunky clothes pulled from the hamper or half dried but then left in the dryer to mildew clothes. One time I kept excusing myself to go to the bathroom like 4 to 5 times in one night while over at a girl's house. I had to fart and they were awful. I came back and about the 4 to 5 time I got to go to the bathroom again. She looked me right in the eyes and said, sure you do. She knew, but she wasn't prepared for what I was unleashing. When you are adjusting your balls, you try to be slick, but we notice you every single time. Each time is equally disturbing as the last time. Edit. Guys, calm down. I know it's necessary, that does not make it not disturbing to see for some people. Eyes are up here toots. We feel your eyes staring at us. Our peripheral vision is excellent. Edit. Relax. I didn't mean all men. I meant the ones we've noticed staring with interest. We know you're not scratching your neck and looking over your shoulder randomly. Come on. Or they're terribly anxious and can't sit still. Generalized anxiety makes you look like a paranoid creep sometimes. If you smell even a little bit, I will be able to smell you. Good or bad. Then again, I'm not sure if this is being a girl or being part bloodhound. When you put your hand inside your pants pocket to scratch your crotch, that's not supposed to be subtle. The inside of a pocket gives us way better access to our crotch than the outside of the pants. Would you rather see me fiddle in my pocket for 3 seconds or outside of my pants for 10? One, incidentally, looks like we are trying to be subtle, while the other looks like we are depraved. I'll keep doing the pocket thing. Amen. It looks more subtle, it's harder to see from a distance, and then it's just that little bit more polite in public. Your balls. Seriously. It's such a big widely known thing that men stare at books. We occasionally check out your package. Edit. Boobs. Autocorrect on phone. She wants the Moby D. Call me Ishmael. I have a package for you. When you don't snip your nose hairs and you can see them poking out. I notice when you try to check out my ass by looking in the direction I'm walking before I pass you. Nice try though. Well, damn. Running interference with the fat girl at the bar, so her hot friend is left unattended to get hit on by your bro. Sometimes we fat girls are totally cool with it. We like getting hit on / going home with people too. Game is game though. You're not clever. Feel free to keep pouring drinks down my gullet though. This heavy equipment needs an operator. I literally said that to some hot military guy who drew the short stick and had to take one for the team. Me. He looked horrified I was in on it. I don't know why, but reading this made me a little sad. My husband finds me quite charming and attractive. I think I'm gonna be okay, smiley face. Just wanted to post, as a guy, a comment about women who wear t-shirts with something written or drawn right across the breasts. I don't need much info to read some typical acronym, but if there is some small text with a picture of Mark Twain or Tesla or anyone interesting, I'm going to lean over to read that. I have mostly given up being subtle about it because it is worse to get caught slyly trying to figure out the secret message. I do this for anyone wearing a message, but I only get into a social situation when the wearer is a woman. Note, at stoplights, I also drive up closer behind cars with potentially interesting bumper stickers. Is being curious about what people are publicly broadcasting a condition that other people share.